What's up, guys? This is Gobrins, and today I'm interviewing the developers from Total Miner. So, how you guys doing today?
Good, good.
Cool, cool. So, I got a couple questions about the game questions. Couple.
Yep.
A question I've been thinking for a while is why make Total Miner when Minecraft is coming to Xbox 360? How are they gonna affect you when Minecraft releases?
Okay, the thing with Minecraft being announced for the Xbox 360 is that Total Miner Forge has been in development much longer than that announcement. So when people say, "Hey, why did you make Total Miner Forge when Minecraft is coming to Xbox 360?" Well, first of all, we didn't know it's coming to Xbox 360, and second of all, it's not a huge difference. It's not going to be a huge difference to us for the fact that like we're different games. I mean, like there's there's the overall like outlook. Minecraft and Total Miner are just not they're not completely different, but they're different in the sense of how the gameplay overall works. So say like while Total Miner goes down over 2000 depth in blocks, games like Minecraft go down about 130. So our game takes a different path of going underground where you have to like go down in depths and explore cave systems and lava levels and find treasure chests, find like more blueprints to craft items, mine blocks, and just includes all those survival and RPG elements.
See, what I really like about Tonal Miner is that you guys have really appealed to the two kind of main Minecraft players. Now, there's always the more adventurous kind of miner character, and there's always the lesser adventurous, more the builder, if anything. And you guys have really appealed to the more miner and adventurous kind of aspect to it, which is really nice because um, not much light is shed on these so-called players. Whereas Minecraft, you only have so much breathing room and breathing space for as a miner if you like adventuring and digging and going downwards, obviously. Whereas Total Miner can go down up to like 2,000 blocks in height, and I think that's a great aspect. I think that's a wonderful aspect to be having and really showcasing to your players. So another question to ask is, what will you guys do when Minecraft is released for the Xbox 360? Like, what do you have planned, and how are you going to kind of counterbalance the whole Minecraft franchise coming to 360?
Well, really, we're just gonna keep pushing, releasing updates as fast as we can, adding new features, just pretty much doing what we're doing and just push out as much as we can, as fast as we can, and just keep our fan base happy.
See, I like that
uh,
actually because, as you can see, Total Miner is only what, $3? So compared to
Yeah.
the 20 to 60 you'd be paying for Minecraft on the 360, and if you guys keep updating and just really stay up to it, you'll have a really solid fan base, I feel, and I think that you guys will actually prevail over Minecraft, which is really nice if you just keep those
well,
updates coming and everything.
okay, the great thing about Total Miner is that it's mostly community based, as in we love to hear about what the community wants, like their suggestions and stuff like that. And we take those suggestions and implement them into the game. And so a lot of the game is community based, and depending on how long the community stays with us, like how long our like sales are going for and stuff like that, how long basically the game's community stays active is how long we'll be supplying updates.
So that being said, where can everyone vote for all these things?
Um,
The Total Miner forums. So totalminerforums.com or just totalminer.com and you'll find the forums through there.
All right, sounds great. This is the most anticipated question. Obviously, you guys always tell me you guys get this message spammed to you, and that is, when will the next update be live, as well as what will it hold? So, can you guys answer that for me?
well, the first update should be in a couple days here. We'll be submitting it into peer review, which I mean, peer review can take from 48 hours to weeks. But the first update, it'll include, we decided to release the first patch rushed instead of actually adding multiplayer in the first update because to fix the blue screen bug, which some people have been having, all known exploits as well as all other bugs that we have found. And as a thank you, we're adding in stairs, signs, and the Total Invaders block, which is actually a mini game inside Total Miner.
And we're as well fixing the share world
Yeah.
feature because like originally how it was supposed to be was 20 people were supposed to be shown on the list, although something went wrong and it only showed one person. We didn't realize that till after release. So that's also been fixed too. So now the share session should show about 20 people or will show.
Now, there's also been a lot of users complaining that the share option is actually the multiplayer. What do you guys say to that?
It's
It's
not.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
That's what we say.
Yeah. So basically, you guys are telling me that there's no multiplayer quite yet, and all there is just share. You can share your own world. So all those players that are confused and kind of um, curious
Well,
about that, that's not the actual multiplayer. The multiplayer is still
there
yet to come.
Yeah.
there is multiplayer, although it's 1 to 4 split screen multiplayer. There's no online multiplayer or anything like that yet.
Yeah,
No.
not online multiplayer. My apologies.
Yeah.
Um, Now, kind of that being said, what are some really anticipated updates that you guys are looking forward to, and what has the community asked for so far?
Um,
Everything.
yeah. Well, the biggest thing people want, according to the polls that are winning, is the day and night cycle and more mobs, which our updates will kind of say we add a day and night cycle. A day and night cycle is pretty pointless unless you have some kind of enemy to come out at night.
Yeah.
So kind of be adding both things that's needed.
Yeah. What we try to do is we try to get the community to decide like what the next update should be. Like as I said that the game is really pretty much community based. And I think the number one thing that people want is online multiplayer, which is one of the reasons why it's our top priority right now.
Yeah.
And for your question about like what we get asked a lot also, I mean like we've pretty much been asked everything. Like anything that you can think of to be in the game, like anything completely has been asked.
Really?
Yeah, or
So
suggested.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the top things we plan on adding are liquid physics, RPG skills and attributes,
well,
new game modes, farming.
well this is the thing is we're looking to add a lot of stuff. Like we have so much things that we want to add. Although this is the only roadblock that we have is that we can't add everything that we want to add. As in, I mean, like there's just not enough memory that can be put on the
Yeah.
game because it's an indie game on Xbox. I'm like they can only be so much memory and have so much RAM.
No,
So
that being said,
go.
I remember you guys were actually discussing earlier a randomly generating world that just keeps generating, kind of like Minecraft. Do you guys have anything like that sort of planned? Because if I can recall, you guys were saying like just like you just said, basically, is that there might not be enough memory for it now, since the world is constantly generating and randomly generating. If you were to have a constant generating world, um, would that even be implementable into the game? Like, would you actually even be able to add that into the game for the
Um,
fact that there's storage and yeah, guys have a limit, obviously.
Add randomly generations into the game or what?
Yeah, yeah.
as far as
That is
bigger
how it is.
terrain,
Or what do you mean?
I mean, as in, like as in Minecraft, where you would be able to walk a certain distance and the map just keeps on generating and
yeah,
randomly coming
Oh,
in.
so like infinite worlds.
Yeah, Infinite Worlds. It's exactly, yeah.
terrain.
So
Yeah,
see, we can do that, and although we're not good. I mean, like for creative, and I'm like, it's possible that we're gonna do that, and that was almost voted for first, but originally until more people started voting for day and night cycle and stuff like that.
Okay.
But originally, I'm sorry, infinite worlds and very large worlds, was in first place. So it pretty much just depends on the community. So when that gets voted on is when that will get implemented.
Yeah.
So
They want-
it's a
they
good
want
chance that it
those.
will go in though.
So Infinite Worlds is actually possible. Like, there's no actual storage.
Not infinite,
We
but
we would
large enough to be pretty infinite.
we'd
Or
prob-
like
Okay.
really big.
we'd probably have to put in some kind of generating system where when you walk so far behind you unloads and in front of you loads.
Okay, okay. Now, I have a couple of things to ask. What other mobs do you guys plan on adding? I know there's only spiders right now, and just saying those spiders are damn creepy. But what else do you guys plan on adding?
We have right now we're not promising anything or anything, but we have one enemy that we've had in mind, which is called a lurker, but we're not really releasing anything on that as of now, so kind of have to stay tuned.
All right. And I had a question about the player models. Like I was saying before, the player models they look kind of iffy. They don't move when they walk, and even when you crouch, it's kind of it looks like the model just got smushed. And the community kind of talked about that a little bit. So how do you guys feel about that?
Well, that's actually one of the things
The
that people can vote on.
bone animated.
Yeah,
Okay.
people can go on vote on the bone animated avatars and mobs, which will make it so it looks better when all that goes on. Then we're also thinking it's a really good possibility that we're redoing the player models in the future. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe down the road to
I
some
feel
kind of
like I feel like it
custom
just
suit.
kind of be necessary to really put in, especially for multiplayer, because people want to, see the player models and they want them to look good. And just something I thought I'd bring up.
hmm
Now, a good majority of the community's been complaining about the spiders. How do you guys feel about the spiders? Are you guys gonna, dim them down a bit because they are kind of creepy? Like, how do you guys feel about that and towards the community? And they're huge and they jump super high. So, and like I screamed when I first saw them. I don't know if you guys were. I'm sure Nick was watching that stream and yeah, he's already laughing. I was just like, oh my God, gotta get out of here, the spiders!
We do not plan on changing spiders. We like to scare people.
Okay,
That was our goal.
Their
that's
other enemies might be less ferocious or hard to beat, but spiders, since they're underground and guard treasure chests, lava layers, things like that, kind of have to be prepared. Diamond shield, diamond sword, all that.
yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Now, actually, a quick question about the treasures. I know there's a lot of players who haven't exactly explored the underground too much. Now, when you say treasures, like what do you mean when you say treasures? Like what are we looking forward to when we're playing Total Miner as treasures?
Well, okay,
Seriously.
treasure chests are randomly generated in underground cave systems and just different places in caves and such like that. And they're basically just chests that you can buy at the store or craft once you find the blueprint. But they're randomly generated in different like areas. But every time you find it, each one will have a different treasure inside. So one might have titanium, which is worth like 230,000, I think, and then there's just a bunch of different cool treasures that you can find. Like the shallower you are, is the not as good treasures that you'll get, but the like deeper that you get in depth are the better treasures that you'll find.
Okay.
So
Now, about the blueprints, would you guys plan on making any adjustments to the blueprints, or actually just talk about the blueprints a little bit? Like,
Um,
what are blueprints?
Blueprints basically, you have a blueprint finder in your HUD. You can enable it or disable it, and blueprints are randomly generated around the map, in caves, all over. And when you find a blueprint and you mine it, it gives you a crafting recipe, and you have to have that crafting recipe to actually craft that item. Like if you want to craft a wood or a diamond pickaxe, you have to have a diamond pickaxe blueprint that you found around the map. So it kind of encourages you to actually explore around the map.
Yeah, yeah.
it kind of makes you need to explore because like some areas like say like when the deeper that you get, the better tools that you'll need to mine through it.
Yeah, right.
So you kind of need to go search out for
And, and
blueprints.
all the tools are realistic, such as obviously a wood shovel wouldn't be able to mine, or a wood pickaxe wouldn't be able to mine gold. You need something stronger like a titanium or diamond.
Now, the community's been kind of curious and kind of confused as to why there's random torches in caverns and randomly generated caverns. Now, are the maps pre-made? Because a lot of people have been asking if the maps are pre-made because they find these torches in these giant caverns. Now, what's your comment on that?
The maps are not pre-made; they're all randomly generated. Although it's programmed for torches to spawn in most of the caves, as we kind of just implemented that to help out players and stuff like that.
Obviously, if we didn't put those in there, it'd be a little harder because you run into a spider and they're pretty scary.
Yeah, no, you just see those red glowing eyes out of nowhere, and it's over. It's over.
Yeah, we just didn't want people to have heart attacks, so we try to keep away from the hospital bills
Yeah, yeah,
It kind of
and the
helps them.
lawsuits.
That kind of helps to encourage them to explore and go down there as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's everything, guys. This is Gobrin's interviewing the Total Miner devs. We have Durandal and Nickev here. And how much does it cost again?
240 mics at once,
And
about $3.
where can people buy it?
Xbox Indie Marketplace.
Awesome. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Gobrin's, Durandal, and Nickev, the Total Miner devs, and we'll be talking to you pretty soon. Hope you enjoyed this interview, and see you later.